Hi, it's James from Tabletop Gaming Guild, and today we're going to take a look at this Warhammer 40k boarding action terrain set. Now, I've just got into Warhammer 40k, and I've only got a couple games under my belt, but one of the things that I was super excited about is this boarding actions. Now, I do like the 2,000 point sort of play for Warhammer 40k, and I'm going to probably get into Kill Team and such. And I'm definitely getting into Crusades because the Crusades are really, really cool. However, I saw this boarding action, which is going to be small team skirmishes on ships. And I noticed that the boarding action book comes with everything that you need. I don't need to get different codexes or whatever. I can just get the boarding action book, and it includes all the boarding actions that have been previously released in the White Dwarf magazine and so on. So I got that and I really liked reading through it, and I'm really excited to get it to the table here, but I noticed that I needed to get the terrain for it. I was thinking about making my own, which I could, but this terrain looked really nice. So I figured to bite the bullet and get this terrain, because I figured this is going to be something that I could play for a very long time, and it has a very low barrier of entry. Since I have the set here, my friends can just get a couple sets of Warhammer and be off to the races, and we can play some boarding actions. They only need to paint up a couple figures, and life is good. Now you can see this looks like it comes with a lot. This box here weighs a ton. Let me get this open here. Don't have my knife here, but my pen will work in a pinch, so we can open this up and check out what's inside. Again, this box weighs a ton. Don't know what style I'm going to paint these in, but this does come with a ton. So this is really thick plastic. So I really like this. These quarters are neat. You can see all the really cool detail here. Really nice. Yeah, I really love all this detail on here. Really like these doors. This is going to be really fun to put together. And there's a lot in here. This is super thick. Check how thick this is. I don't even need to put this together. I guess just cut it and paint it up. Like, this is really nice. These are really, really nice. So I'm already happy with picking this up. Plus, I mean, there's nothing stopping me. Oh man, that's really cool. And these look like, yeah, these look. So these are some identical repeats. That is a little sad that there's some identical repeats here. But overall, fine. I can paint them differently and make them look different. But there's nothing stopping me from using this as like terrain in regular 40k games too. So I think that's really cool. Maybe have like a little complex in the middle of the board that people can fight through. That would be pretty cool. But very excited for this for boarding action itself. And there is so much stuff in it. And this set here is everything that you need for boarding action for the entire book. And there's tons and tons of missions in that book. So you can get a ton of replayability with just this one set of terrain here for you. So I'm excited about that. Some stuff fell out of this one, but I'm mainly going to probably be these corners here. And the other thing nice too is this gives me a box here that I can do some storage of my minis here. I actually put a metal tray on there, and then I make like a foam sort of stand and another metal tray, so I can actually get a lot of units in these boxes for long-term storage of units that I don't normally use. So I like the box too. I like this door, it's really cool. But yeah, it's going on and on in here. There's just so much content in here for me to work through in this game. Just dropped a piece. Some more stuff, some more doors. Oh man, really like this one. This one's really cool. And I think originally, again, I'm new to Warhammer, I think originally these were like Space Hulk was the name of it. But it changed to boarding action at some point. But you're just basically going through, you can be going through Space Hulks here for different missions. And it comes here with these 2 boards. And then here's the instructions for, this is actually pretty thin instructions for assembling a billion of these things. And that'll be fun to go through and get this up. I don't know if I'm going to be using this paint scheme. If you guys have comments on cool paint schemes or examples of cool paint schemes I should use, please put them down in the comment below here. I'm a little, have a little AP on what I should do for the paint scheme of this. I want something cool. I don't necessarily want this like beige look to it. And even maybe like something that is cool for this that I could use in other games, but yeah, I don't know. I really like, I'm probably going to do more like an industrial sort of paint schema for it, but yeah, if you guys got some examples of some cool paint jobs that you guys did for the boarding action stuff, or things that you saw that you liked for the paint schemas on there, please let me know. This game comes with the 2 boards, so this is going to be your boards here that you're going to use, and there's 2 of these, and they're both going to be about the size here. They will be, and they're double-sided, so you have 2 different sides to it, and you're going to use these to set up your boards, and it has a grid pattern to it. Now, you actually don't even need to get the boarding action. Book if you don't want. If you've been collecting the White Dwarf magazine over times, there's a lot of boarding action scenarios in there, and you can use these with that terrain. So that's pretty cool too. But the book is really, for GW prices, pretty inexpensive and all-inclusive, so I do like that. Some people do complain about balancing with some of the boarding action scenarios, but in the end, who cares? Just have fun. It's not competitive play. It's just fun play. So just have fun with this. If you feel that something's unbalanced, you can correct it yourself. There's no police that are going to come down and beat you down for tweaking the game to be more fun, or making your own scenarios, or doing whatever you want. The cool thing with the boarding action books is it gives you like the flavor of an idea of a boarding action and some unique things that you can do for the boarding action, and you need effects and neat ship things that you can do. But the world is your oyster with this. You can make your own scenarios. You can do your own cool things. I am so excited to do this. I'm really going to probably, again, I'm new to Warhammer 40k. I'm really going to probably be more into the narrative play. So I'm going to be more into Crusades, and I'm going to be more into these boarding actions where I can just have a cool narrative that we go through and have a lot of fun. I'm never really going to probably get into competitive play. I will play 2,000 point armies because it's really cool to have like 2 big armies fighting each other. I'm probably not going to get into 3,000 point necessarily. I like how tight 2,000 can be, but yet large. But for me, it's all about the fun. It's all about the casual play. It's all about getting a group of people together, or your friends together, and having a great time. And that's why I'm going to be into Warhammer. There's a pretty decent community in my area, and I'm really excited to introduce them to the boarding action and getting some plays in of that. And maybe I'll jump into Kill Team 2 because it's another quick and dirty game there that doesn't require a lot of pieces and a low barrier entry, especially since if I get it, all they need to do is have their own miniatures. I have all the tokens and stuff. I can let them borrow them. But that was what comes in the boarding action set that you can get from GW here for the boarding action book and playing boarding actions. So really excited about it. Really excited to get this taken apart and painted. Again, if you have any painting ideas for this, please put them down in the comments down below. Really appreciate it. It really going to help me out a lot because I'm a little stuck on what I want to do for that. But if you like what we do, please like and subscribe. It really helps us out a lot. We're trying to get more content in like this, trying to get into more wargaming. I just started with it, so you get to see my journey here, and I will probably do a video after I finish assembling this with my final thoughts on this set, so you can know if I ran into any issues with putting together or whatnot. But yep, again, thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.